For centuries, the indigenous peoples of the world have lived in harmony with their lands, their cultures rich with tradition and knowledge passed down through countless generations. Yet, intertwined with this rich tapestry of life is a history marred by struggle and resistance, a history that continues to unfold to this very day. Our story begins with the arrival of colonizers in the Americas, Africa, Australia, and other regions around the world. Indigenous communities who had thrived for thousands of years in these lands suddenly faced foreign forces armed not only with weaponry, but with a mindset of conquest and domination. The colonizers sought land, resources, and authority, leaving in their wake a trail of displacement, disease, and devastation. However, this was not the end for the indigenous. It was the beginning of their spirited resistance. Native American tribes employed various strategies to preserve their autonomy and culture, from the Apache Wars in the American Southwest to the powerful resistance movements of the Sioux and Iroquois. Indigenous peoples used their intimate knowledge of the land to engage in guerrilla warfare, refusing to yield without a fight. These acts were not only physical, but deeply rooted in their determination to protect their way of life. Leaders like Geronimo and Sitting Bull became icons of resilience, symbolizing the courage inherent in the struggle for freedom. Across the Pacific, in Australia, the Aboriginal resistance took different forms. Indigenous Australians endured severe policies of assimilation and land theft, yet clung tenaciously to their customs and stories. Despite the odds, they persevered through acts of nonviolent resistance and legal battles, fighting tirelessly for their recognition and rights. The 1967 referendum, a significant victory, marked a legislative milestone acknowledging the rights of Aboriginal Australians, though the struggle for equality continues. The struggles of the Indigenous are not confined to history books. They are living stories, echoed in the voices of the Mapuche in Chile, the Ainu in Japan, and the Sami in the Arctic. Each group has faced unique challenges, yet shares a collective resistance against cultural erasure and environmental exploitation. The Mapuche have asserted territorial rights against industrial encroachment, demonstrating the ongoing importance of land as a foundation of their identity and resistance. In recent decades, the worldwide recognition of Indigenous rights has gained momentum. The United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, adopted in 2007, represented a global acknowledgement of their struggles and rights to self-determination. This declaration empowers Indigenous communities to seek justice and repair for centuries of subjugation and exploitation. Yet this is but a step in a long journey towards healing and equality. As we reflect on the past and present struggles of Indigenous peoples, we must ask ourselves what role we will play in their future. Will we stand in solidarity to amplify their voices, or will we allow their stories to fade into the shadows of history? The choice is ours, but the lesson is clear. The resilience of the Indigenous is a testament to the enduring human spirit, a reminder that resistance can be both a powerful force for change and a beacon of hope.